Peruvian horse is considered the purest breed of all horses in the world. The origin of the Peruvian horse is in Spain, but was transported with the conquerors to South America, specifically the area of Lima, Peru, in the early 1500s. The Peruvian horse was specifically developed almost 500 years ago to provide a comfortable ride, and specific for the landowners and the ranchers in the vast valleys of Peru, where the Peruvian horse was used as a transport animal to transport the owners of the farms and the supervisors in great comfort and in great style. It's great comfort because it is a gaited horse, which means it's a laterally moving horse as opposed to a diagonally moving horse. And its motion transfers no up and down movement to the rider. When I say style, the Peruvian horse presents itself in a proud and arrogant manner, as if always on parade saying, "Look at me."
I love that Ben have a dream and that we have a common goal to become the top breeders of horses in North America and improve healthy breed.
Temperament, strength, and gait. Those are the three factors that I look for in your breeding program. I want to make sure that we breed a horse that is strong and continue to work well into its advanced age. The Peruvian horse's distinctive characteristic is the smoothness of its gait. So we want to breed an animal that transmits that smooth and efficient and effortless gait to the next generation.
Most people want to train the horse to gait, but a horse that is well bred, you have to allow them to gait instead of interfering with them.
So Dad always talks about his three-pronged principle of strength and of good temperament, safety, and of smoothness, which are, of course, some of the foundations of our breed. I place conformation probably a little bit higher than he does. I think the beauty of the Peruvian Paso horse is something that needs to be preserved, as well as the functionality of the gait. And so while he doesn't have that in his top three, I pay attention to things like head carriage, looking at the pasterns. You want to have nice short pasterns to keep strength. A nice short cannon bone, you don't want them to get too leggy, they get kind of awkward looking. And the roundness of the rump, you want a nice round, compact, complete horse.
Routine is important because a horse needs routine to learn, but you have to condition them little by little, not just physically but mentally. That's the important part in a trainer. He has to be able to balance the horse mind and their body so the horse keeps sound. A horse that is stressed constantly is like a person, will be hurting. So basically when you train horses, you use variety, it's like some days you work in the arena, sometimes you take them for a walk. I think they are my friends, They are my partners. I don't see them like inferior or animals. They are equal. We are partners. They are part of me.
My eldest daughter, Chantel, she shares my passion for the horses and specifically and particularly for the Peruvian Paso horse. So her and I get to go to 5 or 6 shows every year. We get to spend a weekend together, competing against each other, having intense conversations about things that are important to us in the breeding of our horses. And I just get immeasurable joy to share that passion and that time with her.
When he was beaten by Chantel in the championship course at the U.S. Nationals a few years ago.
I mean, I've beaten him several times. It's not all that unusual.
He was beaten by his daughter, who was riding one of his horses, but he still lost.
They call out the the placements in reverse order. So they call 5th place and it's not us. They call 4th place, they call 3rd place. And now there's just 2 horses left, my dad and I, and 2 placings. And he looks at me and he says, "That's what I like to hear." And I smiled at him. And then they called 2nd place and it was him. So I turned to him and said, "That's what I like to hear."
I think that was a very confusing moment for him because his heart was going 2 directions.
Family is the core of who I am. I think everything that we do revolves around the family. Everything that I do revolves around relationship with family.
We are able to spend time together, to work in the garden, to eat well, to drink good wines, to rest, and to just be together as a family.
The ranch is a place that they really, really anticipate coming to. Even the little ones, one of the first words that they learn to say is Vernon or ranch, horses. There's nothing that we anticipate more than the couple of weeks that we spend together as a family here. It's been a great place to get away individually and also as a family unit.
Most of the visitors that we get here do spend a little bit of time at the ranch. Either riding horses or watching them be ridden or just taking a walk around the corrals and seeing the horses.
Working in Paradise is like being in a church and also being in Disneyland at the same time because it's so beautiful. They have so many things, such a gorgeous place. And then you just, if I had to, think about spiritual things, I just look around and I'll go for a ride and I'm like in church. Yeah.
I have this beautiful blessing of having my sons share my passion for business. My eldest daughter share my passion for horses, and my youngest daughter to share my passion for philanthropy and helping those in need.
The first time I met Ben, he was actually singing in church. I just immediately had this knowledge that that was the man I was going to marry.
I have no idea what my life would be, but I cannot imagine that my life in the church, in philanthropy, in family, or in business would be as blessed as it is without the constant upbuilding of the person I love most in my life.
There's a Christ-centered nature to what they do. They understand meaning, they understand passion, they understand being there, being in that moment, enjoying life, enjoying kids, enjoying the struggle even, and being in the moment and saying, this is where we are, my family's here, it's a good thing.
We love spending time with family. We love entertaining. He loves to create flavor and food, and I love to be a part of the whole entertainment.
We have an enviable lifestyle in the sense that we have a ranch with about 40 or 50 horses, 5 or 6 staff members year-round who look after the ranch, keep it looking beautiful, keep it looking tranquil. And then we have built my wife's dream home, and some highlights for me is when we can invite family and friends and enjoy the scenic beauty and the beautiful weather in the Okanagan. But during those times when I want to break from people, I can sneak across the street and mix with my staff at the ranch and saddle up a great horse and go for a couple-of-hour trail ride. Those are special and tranquil and relaxing and rejuvenating moments for myself, which has been a key to my longevity as a businessman, which now exceeds 35 years.
Pursue a life well lived. Don't take shortcuts. Do things right. Work hard. love each other. Take care of your own and also others. Spend your life making the world a better place for the people in your life.